welcome back to my channel. We're just going to jump right into it. I didn't record an intro today, so sorry. We're going to use the Morphe brushes, JH palette, the original, and we're going to start off with that color there, and that's going to be our transition shade, pausing for a hydration break. And here I'm using the MAC 217 brush to blend in that transition color into my crease, from the outer crease and into the inner crease. Building up the intensity here, you want to start off small and then build it up versus packing a whole lot of color on your brush and then applying it to your crease or your lid or whichever part of your eye you're working on. Here I'm going to take a clean brush. I can't recall which one this is. I believe it's an It Cosmetics brush, and I'm blending out those harsh lines. And then I'm going back in with the MAC 217 brush to pack on more color, building the intensity. And then I just swap back and forth between the MAC 217 brush and the clean brush to clear out those harsh lines. Next, I'm going to go with one of my favorite brushes, and it's the Morphe MB18. And I believe that this brush is perfect for packing on the color on the outer crease. And I'm going to go back in with the MAC 217 brush to blend that out. And then again, I'm going to swap back and forth between brushes to build up that intensity and to blend out those harsh lines. So after I finish blending out my outer crease color, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to apply concealer, and you can use the concealer of your choice. Here I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer to cut that crease, and I'm using a small concealer brush. I can't recall who this one is by, but I believe it's a concealer brush, and cutting out the crease and the shape. And then after that, I'm going to pack it in with my finger. And then next we're going to go in with glitter. Here I'm gonna actually combine those colors, those three colors. They look darker than what they were, but they are shimmer shades, and you're gonna be able to see the pigment once I move that compact out of the way. There we go. So it's kind of like an orangey shimmer popsicle shade is what I like to call it. It's a bit intense, but I always love to try something new. So pack that on with a shader brush. I believe this one also is from MAC, I believe. I don't have the number on hand right now, but it's a shader brush. Next, blend out those harsh lines with the MAC 217 brush, and then I'm going to go with my Sephora Pro Tapered brush that has no product on it and blend out those harsh lines even more. Then I believe next is a dance break and then a hydration break because I love taking breaks. That's what takes me so long. Anyways, after all of my breaks, we're going to start on our foundation. But before then, prime the face with the Pore Minimizing Primer from Smashbox Cosmetics. And then another dance break. And then we can get into foundation. I don't even know what song I was dancing to. Anywho, my foundation I'm going to use today is the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation. And using my beauty blender, I'm going to apply Versailles Serum. I think it's called Gold Elixir on my beauty blender just for a little bit extra hydration. For those, I do have some dry areas outside of my T-zone. So I just want a little bit of extra hydration there. So blend that out with the beauty blender or makeup sponge of your choice. Here, I'm using a beauty blender. Next, it is concealer time. So again, I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer because it's my favorite right now and I love this applicator. I've said that a million times. And then I'm going to blend that out with that same beauty blender. Next, I'm going to contour the face using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit and the two shades that I showed you. To outline the face, I'm using a concealer brush, and then I'm going to follow up with a stippling brush to blend that in. And then afterward, use a beauty blender over top of that to blend it in even more to the face. Blend, blend, blend. I swear, all you do is blend. Next, we're going to set my contour with the Laura Mercier translucent powder in all the areas where I applied contour. And then right after that, I'm going to set, all the areas where I applied concealer. And then next, we're going to apply the Makeup Forever bronzing powder to set the contour. Guys, it is so late and I'm so sleepy. I'm sorry. Next up, I'm going to take one of my favorite brushes. I say it all, every brush, I swear. But I do have a lot of favorites. Don't judge me. The Morphe MB3 brush. And what I use this brush for is to blend all of that together. Like I use it as like one of my final steps to marry everything and blend everything together seamlessly. Next, I'm going to apply the Pacifica blush in Tenderhearted, I believe. And this blush is so beautiful. I believe this is my first or second time using it, and it's just so gorgeous. It's subtle, and then it has like a little bit of gold shimmer in it. It's just gorgeous. What? You done ran through half the bottle already, huh? I see you pictures of your curls.
Yeah, I tried that three strand twist out. Yeah, I tried that three strand twist out. The side I took pictures of came out okay. The other side was crazy.
That's how mine usually works too. Like one side be like, nope, we ain't curling up, we ain't working today. Try again tomorrow. Maybe on strike. Cute. How was your day? You just never know who might get featured. I love talks with my sister. We can talk about makeup and curls and hair just for hours. Oh my goodness. Anywho, back to the regularly scheduled programming. Here I'm using the MAC lip liner in World to outline my lips, and then NYX Lingerie Beauty Mark liquid lipstick over top of it. Next, we're going to go in with Becca Cosmetics Champagne Pop, my favorite highlighter, to highlight the inner tear ducts of my eyes to make them pop and stand out even more. And then I believe the next step is, we're going to set the rest of the face with my MAC Studio Fix powder, and I can't recall what the color is. Next, we're going to put some color on my lower lash line. I'm using that same color, that like dark burgundy maroon wine color on the outside of my crease. I'm using that in my lower lash line. And then I'm going to buff that out with the lighter color that I also used in my transition, as my transition shade, to blend it out. And finally, we're going to apply some mascara on my bottom lashes. And then, no, I'm just kidding. Then finally, we're going to apply a dose of colors, Can You Not, over top of my Beauty Mark liquid lipstick. And then this look is complete. And if you've made it this far, I have a special treat for you at the end. Enjoy.